If there are people like that, I think that's exceedingly rare. And I don't consider myself one of them. The reason that people have negative attitudes about black people is because most people's interactions with black people are negative. Most people's interactions with black people is when you're stuck in traffic and you see a Nissan Altima speeding down the shoulder. And you say, what the f***? You're not supposed to do that. If everybody did that, it would just be another lane, and, you know, not everybody can.
Hey, man, it's your boy Baller, man. I am tuned in right now to two of the most entertaining individuals I have seen in a very long time. They have cornered their niche, and it apparently is working for them. I want to hate real bad on these brothers, the conservative twins. But it's entertaining, and I like to see humans win. Some of the stuff they say, it seems as if they got the Uncle Ruckus mentality where they really hate N-words. But if I'm being honest, I have had conversation with my brethren, and we have repeated the same rhetoric. We have joked about the same thing. I do it to myself because I love black people, but then every now and again, niggas will show up. Now, as far as just staying on it, that ain't really my thing. But looks like they got this shit down to a science. So here they're talking to an individual. They're not talking to him. I guess they're listening to him and tell us how bad black people are. So let's check it out.
Can do that. But it's like these people have no respect for decorum. They think the rules don't apply to them. They have no respect for society. Like that's their interaction is they are a waiter and they wait on a black table and the black people don't tip and they're fucking rude. Like that's most people's interactions.
He sound racist because anytime you use or you generalize the population of people based on the interactions of a few, you generalizing, bro. You saying most people. How the fuck do you know that? How can you determine it based on? Man, get bro. Sit your. Come on, bro.
Stuff like
no. Watch this. They're gonna agree with it strategically. Watch this.
That they go to the DMV and they see a black person behind the counter and they say, "Oh, here we go," and the person's rude.
Yep.
Now, it just goes to show people are not racist. It goes to show people don't like people that are rude. That people don't. It's unpleasant. People want to be treated with consideration and respect. And it is true that black people are, in this day and age, unfortunately, seem to have very low moral character. It's not even just the violence.
How can you generalize an entire race? That's weird to me, bro.
Although the violence is pretty striking. If you live your life and you know that you're going to be mugged by black people, it kind of colors your opinion or perception of black people, wouldn't you say? If 99% of the carjackings and stabbings and shootings that you see in Chicago are by black people, when you're walking down the street late at night, guess what you're looking for? Black people.
Let's see what they got to say, because it's funny to them.
Man, you hit the nail on the head, man.
Yeah, we got a show for y'all.
Got a damn good show. Before we get to today's video, I want to tell you about my new giveaway. Yeah.
Because I had bad experiences when I went over there.
Yeah. Actually, a majority of my black friends I had growing up in high school, eventually they tried to kill me.
What?
Well,
I had a black friend pull a gun on me.
Well, our first gun was put on us when we was 10, 11 years
old. It's a member of the basketball team.
Yeah, we was on the basketball team together. We was going in for basketball practice.
I had knives. I had black people threatening to kill me. That was like, and that wasn't just a good, I'm not talking about isolated events. This is like the usual thing, the usual behavior I got from black friends, black people in my high school, black people I went to school with.
This is the experiences we had before we even graduated from high school.
I was scared of growing up. I'm black, and I'm scared to be around black folks. I figured that out when I was like 13, 14.
When you're walking down the street late at night, guess what you're looking for? Black people. And you equate that with danger.
Hey, Kevin, you be walking down the street, you said, black people. One over there.
Hey, look, it's the black people. He just crossed the street. He's going to rob us. Let's cross the street.
Yeah, look, I can't see him. He said, look, there's his eyes. You can see his eyes moving.
danger. And it doesn't take a lot of them to spoil the whole bunch like that. And we just want black people to take accountability and say, look, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. It just seems that every time I encounter you people, for the most part, it's negative. And sometimes extremely negative, like I could get a gun in my face. You know, that's a problem. And people go,
Black people like us come out and say the same thing. We're sellouts. We want to be white.
Yeah. The thing about black folks and black culture, we don't hold our very own people accountable. Like if you see an Asian person, Japanese, whether they're Chinese, Japanese, Korean, behaving like this person is blackballed. He's an outcast in that culture, in that family.
Here's where I am. I have to be honest with myself. I do love black people. I don't hang around with N-words. I try not to. Or I try not to exhibit those behaviors, but I have in the past. And there is some truth to what's being said. There is some truth to what's being said. My focus is on trying to right or wrong instead of emphasizing what's wrong. But apparently talking about what's wrong and exaggerating that fact it's entertaining, it's marketable, it's something that it's a weapon, because these people have an influence on other individuals, and you know, somewhere along the line, if you keep repeating something, it becomes truth. And then when it becomes truth, then people respond to that. So we end up losing. I just, with me in my mouth and how I'm moving, I think that we've been programmed to act this way. We have to be deprogrammed, or you have to stop the programming at some point in time. But this is the way that the system or the wave of the culture has pushed us. Here's where we're at. This is the culmination of those things that we've been exposed to. The only thing that you can alter is that in which you are exposed to. So as a people, the only solution is to restructure, folks. That's the solution. Otherwise, you know, these people they're never gonna run out of material. They're never gonna run out of stuff to talk about, because it's gonna be some nigga shit that happen every day. It's just the way it is. What I'll continue to do and what I'll try and attempt to do is to when I see fault, is try to resurrect it. Not resurrect it. Is to no dumbass said resurrect. I'll analyze it and try to come up with possible solutions. Even if those solutions don't work or are unsatisfactory, I'll at least try to come with a solution. Otherwise, what are we doing? We just complaining, and it's just, you know, it's that part of entertainment. Plus, I love black people, and I love niggas too. Fuck, you know, we are who we are, bro. At the end of the day, niggas don't have to stay niggas. Sometimes we mature into black people. How about that? I'm a prime example. I used to be nigga. I would draw up all three of y'all at some point in time. Now, I'm looking at your videos and I made 50 cents off of it. So.
And black in our culture,
It's embraced.
it's embraced.
We
Pimps,
celebrate them.
Yeah, we
make movies about pimps.
we
And
make
glorify
movies
them.
about drug dealers.
That's what I'm saying. They really not lying, bro. It's not lying. But our culture is not always 100% dictated or facilitated by black people. You know, a lot of times movies and images are depicted by the powers that be. All the time, since day one, since black exploitation movies and blackface and all this stuff. And you know, some of us are not or were not strong enough to understand that was a chess move and not a checker move. And then we coincide and we perpetuate and we imitate. Even if the image is of ourselves, we simply duplicate or have duplicated what has the image that have been set forward, and we just follow suit. We follow suit. Some of us have the energy and the know-how and the ability to, you know, try to come up with something fresh and something truthful. But a good apple would be spoiled by rotten apples. I thought they said one rotten apple, but I think it just depends on, you know, what you're focused in on. If you focus in on finding nigga shit, you will find it because there is not a loss of it. But hey man, the only way I know how to fight it is to fight it. Y'all get in the comment section, let me know what you think, man. We out.